Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to our Forex trading evening session. Okay. So on this session, as we've all known, I'll be guiding the newbies on how to start trading the Forex market using the BtcDana app. Okay. My name is Leo and I remain your guide. So today I've prepared some pictures, to guide us before. Guys, remember I said on the afternoon session, I said we should all come with our demo account, okay? BtcDana demo account. Make sure your demo account is activated, okay? Because on this session, we are going to learn how to start placing trades, okay? So that by tomorrow, you fund your real account, you can start making money also, okay? You can start funding right now so that tomorrow you start making money. You can start funding right now. You can fund your account. Go to the chat room right now. You see a banner that says deposit with benefit. Okay. So click on that banner and it will take you straight to where you can make your deposit. Okay. So with that said, let's go on. Now I'm going to share my screen to. Let me share the screen. I want to show you guys. Okay. So this is a trade from earlier. Okay, this is gold. I actually analyzed this live on the afternoon session. Okay, so this is gold. Now I want to explain a very important concept, a very important thing that happened in the gold in the afternoon. Okay, because people lose to this trade so much today. Okay, people lost to it. A lot of people lose their money on gold today. Why? Because a lot of people have thought that the market was going to reverse from this section, okay, from this resistance zone. Okay, a lot of people thought it was going to reverse. But what happened? The market just came down a bit, just few pips dropped down, and then it started to go up. Yeah, I knew it was going to go up. But you see this long candle here, this is 1 hour time frame. Okay, this is 1 hour time frame. You see this long candle here? This is the news. Okay, if you were on the afternoon live session, you remember I was warning everybody against the news. I said, I'm not a fundamental trader. And since you are not a fundamental trader yourself, get out of the market. Okay. As a technical analyst, what you do is once you want to analyze your market, you want to analyze your market and see what is going on in the market. Then that is the decision you make before the analysis you make, then before you take your decision. Okay. But on the market today, I didn't check the news earlier, the fundamental news earlier. So, but when I got the chance to check, I figured out that I noticed that there was going to be news around 2:45. So that was why I want everybody to stay out of the market, even though the market was going to be in our favor. But I just want to prove a point to you guys that when something like that is happening and you don't know what to do, just stay out of the market. Okay. So now I want to show you guys an important information here. As you can see, there's a box above and there's a one below. Okay, and if you remember from our lesson yesterday, I said we have a support and resistance in technical analysis. Those are our major functions. They have a major function when it comes to technical analyzing. You can't analyze your market without drawing the support and resistance, because they are basically the technical analysis. Okay, the support and resistance and your trend line, they are basically your technical analysis, and you can't do without them. It is not possible. So now look at this market here. Look at this market. From the example I gave us yesterday, I said whenever the market is touching a particular point and reversing, it is either this is support or a resistance in that particular zone. Yeah. And look at it. it was exactly what happened here today. Okay, this market has been roaming about this zone since, I think, since on 17th. Okay, since on the 17th, because this is 1 hour time frame. This is since on the 17th, it's been touching this same box. Okay, up until today on the 23rd, on the 23rd. Okay, so it's the first time it touched it. You see what happened? The market actually wanted to go up from this zone, from this price point. Okay, the market wanted to go up, but look what happened. It started coming down. Immediately it started coming down. It got to this point. It wanted to reverse back again. It wanted to go up. What happened again? When it got to that same point again, it started coming down. Okay, it did everything it had to do. Still wanted to go up further. It still got to the point, then reversed back up until this afternoon. Okay, so when it got to it this afternoon, it actually roamed around it for quite some hours. This is about how many hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Okay, this is 8 hours candle because we are on 1 hour time frame. So every candle printed here will take 1 hour to complete. Okay, every candle will take 1 hour to print. So that was what happened here today before it broke out. Now, I told us yesterday, I said, whenever the market breaks out, what do we wait for? We wait for a retest. Okay, whenever the market breaks out, we wait for a retest before we place our trade. Okay, and that is what happened here today. Immediately I saw a retest, I actually called for a buy. I called for a buy initially, but there was a news coming out. Okay, so we had to rush out of the market. In fact, I was in the market, particularly in my real account, but I had to rush out. Then I told everybody, if you are in the market, stay away from XAU USD because there's a news coming up. Okay, so the retest actually happened around lower time frame. Okay, around 15-minute time frame or so. It happened on the lower time frame. The higher time frame retest is yet to happen, and it's gonna happen. Okay, the higher time frame retest has not yet happened, but it's gonna happen. So the one you are seeing here right now is a lower time frame retest. Okay, so this is the lower time frame retest. This small candle, this candle, long weak candle with small body. Okay, this green candle. It was the retest that happened on the lower time frame. Let me see if I have the slide here. I don't know. Okay, I don't have it here. I don't have it. I don't have it. But this is what happened on the lower time frame. It actually came like this. You are seeing it here like this because this is the 1 hour time frame. What actually happened was it came up, you know, comes back into it before it started going to the upside. Okay, and then how did I know that this market was going to reverse from here? How did I know that this market was going to buy when everybody thought the market was going to get to this point? I started coming back again. Now, how I got to know is this. Look at this. I wrote a change of character here. I wrote break of structure here. Okay, and then I wrote something like EQL here. This EQL mean equal low. Okay, we have a low here, we have a low here. So the retail traders, that is the price action traders, the price action traders, we call it double bottom. Okay, we call it the double bottom because they are equal lows. This is another low here, almost getting to this point. I think you can say this is a triple low. Okay, not even a double low. This is a triple low because we have 3 lows touching the same zone. So we have a triple low. So whenever you see a 3 low like this, you call it a triple low. If it is 2, you call it a double low. Okay. But on the ICT, we call it equal lows. Okay, or on smart money concept, we call it equal lows. So you can call it whatever you decide. You can call it a double bottom or triple bottom or double bottom, double low or equal low. anyhow you want to call it, it's all the same thing. You are still saying the same thing. Okay, double bottom, double low, triple bottom, triple low, lower low. Okay, they are the same thing. Equal lows, they are the same thing. So now, how did I know this market was going to continue to the top side? This is how I got to know that the market, because this is a higher time frame. Remember, I said it's 1 hour time frame. As you can see here, this is 1 hour time frame. So when this market got to this point, you see, from this zone, from here rather, from here, we have a high. Okay, then we have a low. We have a low here. We have a high here. We have a low here. Okay, we have another lower high here. This is a lower high. We call this lower high. It's a high, but it's lower than this. Okay, that is why it's a lower high. Now, the market came down, created another lower low. Okay, when it created this low, what happened? It broke this previous low. So whenever market breaks a previous low, we call the new low a lower low. Okay, then it created a lower high. We have a lower low here. We have a higher low here. Now, what do we call this? We are not going to call this a lower low. Why? Because it didn't break this low. Okay, so this is not yet a lower low. It didn't break this low. This is our previous low. We want another low that will break here before we can say we have another lower low. Okay, so we can't consider this as a lower low, and we can't consider this as a higher low. Why can't we consider it as a higher low? Because the candle here didn't break a low. If this candle breaks a low and they created another high, then we call that a higher low. But for now, this is a continuation of this low and this high. Okay, so it comes this way. Okay, so this is another low because it broke this low. It breaks this low, creating a new low, and then we have another high. Okay, so we have another low here, another high, then another low here. Even though this is an equal low, if you can see, let me try and zoom in so that you see it better. Let me try and zoom in. I want to make sure that you are seeing this clearly. I want you to take a look at something. Look at this. Look at this. You see, it's an equal low, but there's a wick here. You see this wick? This wick. So this wick is making this a lower low, which means this candle right here is lower than this. Okay, this long green candle has created a small breakout that makes it lower than this. Okay, so it created a small lower low here. Okay, so when the lower low was created, look at the next one. It actually failed to create another low. It failed to create another low. Okay, it failed to create a low that is lower than this. So when I saw this, I was actually thinking, okay, this market, this right here, the market wasn't supposed to break this either. Okay, it wasn't supposed to break this. It was supposed to continue creating lower lows. Okay, but it broke this because this is our recent high. This is our recent high that came down to this low. Now, this market has created another high here. We want to see another break of this low, but instead it failed to break. And whenever a market failed to break another low, like I've explained here earlier, what do we say? It is not yet a low. Okay, it is not yet a low, and that is exactly what happened here. You see, it failed to break this low, making this not a lower low, instead a higher low. Okay, it made it a higher low. Now, what happened before this higher low was created? There was a breakout to the top side. Okay, this breakout to the top side is breaking this recent high. Is breaking this recent high over here. Now, when we have a break of high, we call it a change of character. Okay, so what this change of character mean is change of market structure, or you can say market reversal. Okay, so it simply means that our market is reversing. It wants to reverse. Okay, because the continuation of market is supposed to be creating more low, lower low, lower high, higher low, lower low, higher low, lower low, or higher high, higher low, higher highs, and higher lows. Okay, but when the market got to this point, it failed to create a low. Instead, it went back up, break this our previous high, making us feel like, this market is going to change direction. I think this market wants to continue to sell. This is why I got to know that this market is going to reverse. Okay, I hope you are getting my point. This is where I got to know that this market is going to reverse. So yesterday we actually took this trade and we made profit from it. Okay, I made almost $4 on my small account. Okay, I made almost $4 on my small account yesterday because of what I saw here. Okay, so now when this refused to break this low, it actually changed pattern because we now have a break of structure to the top side. The market changed pattern. What pattern did it change? Look at this. It started going up from here. Because it failed to break this low, it started going up. Okay, we have a change of character here, a change of structure here. Then the market came down, failed to break this low, and started going up. That means when the market start to reverse, it start to create another structure different from the previous structure that has been created. Here, if you remember, I said we have a higher low, a lower low, a higher low, a lower low, a higher low, and another lower low. But what happened? Now we have a high, we have a new low. Okay, a new high, a new low. This was created before this. Okay, so we have a new high, a new low, a higher high, a higher low. You see the difference? Here we have a higher low, a high, a low, a higher low, and a lower low. But here we have a high, a low, we have a higher high. Instead of a higher low, we have a higher high because this high is higher than this. So we have a higher high, and then we have a higher low, a lower high rather, sorry. A higher high, a lower high. Okay, then it keeps going up. Then we have another high. So what everybody was actually speculating was that this market was going to create another lower high before going up. That was why people were placing order for a sell. Okay, but a market that has touched our resistance zone for so many times, trying to break it to the top side. We all know this market was trying to break it to the top side. Okay, so I couldn't risk it. I couldn't risk selling. I actually took a sell market on the 5 minute time frame here because of, we were on the live session and I don't want everybody to go home blank-handed. That was why we actually tried to scalp from the 5 minute time frame. Okay, but I told everybody, I said it's a risky trade because the market is on uptrend. The market is just trying to make a little retracement around this area. Okay, that is how we got the breakout to the top side. Market doesn't go in a straightforward way. Okay, sometimes you expect the market to come back to this zone before going up, but it will not go there. It will just continue to go up. Okay, it will just continue to go up the way you don't even expect it. And this is the example here. Okay, so now let me introduce you to trend lines. Yesterday we didn't get the chance to talk about trend lines very well. Okay, I told you, I said trend line is also a support and a resistance. Okay, so this is we have this upper trend line here and we have this lower trend line here. Okay, so this upper trend line is also, it also serve, this upper trend line also serve as our resistance. Okay, just like our resistance here. Okay, this also serves as a resistance for us, and then this serve as a support for us, because whenever the market comes down to touch it, the market will go up. You see, this market was actually coming down after touching it here. This market was coming down, touched it here, and started going up again. Okay, so that means whenever the market comes to this zone again, it will go up. So look at what happened over here. The market actually broke out. You see, the market broke out around this area also, around this zone. The market broke out, but there was no confirmation. The confirmation I was talking about, the confirmation I'm talking about here is this market actually closed above. Okay, it closed above, telling us that this market is going to continue to the top side. But what happened? The second candle came inside again, giving us a sell signal, and then it made a retest here, making us know that there's a strong resistance zone around this area, because the buyers wanted to actually take over from here. Okay, look what happened. The market actually wanted to sell from here. I wanted to buy from here. The market started moving up. So when we got our breakout of this trend line around this area, the market started coming down again. Okay. So when I see something like this, what I like to do is, since we have a breakout, it violated my trend line here. Okay. So what I do is I draw out a box. I drew out the box so that I want to wait and see what is going to happen next in the market. I want to see what is going to happen. Then it created another week. It created another long week, okay, touching that same box and my trend line, and then coming down to this point. Okay, so this gave me a confirmation that anytime this market comes to this zone, it's going to come down. Now, what I want us to do is, okay, this is US Tech. Okay, this is a stock market, also known as NASDAQ. Okay, so if you have your demo account with you right now, I'm going to go into live and see if our market is touching this zone. Then we are going to place a trade on our demo account. Okay, so don't worry, it's a demo. It doesn't matter if we made profit or we don't make profit. But the most important thing is for us to understand, okay, that whenever a market touches our resistance zone, we are supposed to sell. And whenever a market touches our support zone, we are to buy. Okay, so look at this. Same thing happened around this area also. You see, when it broke out from this zone, trying to move up, trying to move up. Then it started to retest, because now we have a breakout. It is going to turn this trend line. You know, this is our resistant trend line. Okay, the upper trend line is the resistant trend line. The lower trend line is our support trend line. Okay, now this market breaks out just like our breakout on resistant or support. Okay, if we have a breakout here, the market is going to try and retest it, and retesting it means it's going to turn it to support. Okay, now this market broke out around this area, around this price area. See, go up a little bit, came back to retest it, then tried to go up again, and then it came back down. That was how I got to know that there's a support line around this zone. Okay, apart from the confirmation of my trend line that this market breaks out and turned this trend line into a support trend line, I also got the confirmation that this trend line, the support here is very strong. Okay, so that was why I marked this zone out. And you see, the market went to the top side. Okay, so the market is around this area right now, trying to retest our resistance. Okay, just a moment, guys. So I'm trying to see if we have a touch, then we can place a buy for, okay, we don't have the touch yet. Okay. But when we have a touch, we are going to place a sell trade. Okay. We are going to place a sell trade. So we don't have a touch yet. Let's just continue. I'm sure we'll get a touch before the end of this class. Then we are going to place a trade for a sell. Okay. Because we have our resistance around this zone and we've marked it out. Okay. We've marked our resistance out. You as a newbie, if you want to mark out resistance, where do you think the resistance should be? We have a lot of resistance around this zone. Okay. We have lots of resistance around this zone. We have one. This is a resistance over here. So you can mark it out so that whenever your market gets to that place, all you have to do is just place the trade on your demo and see how it plays out. Okay. We have a resistance here. We have another resistance here. Okay. We have another resistance here. But mind you, a strong resistance is where a market has touched at least 2 times. Okay. So if we have 2 touches, it makes that a strong resistance zone. So the same thing for a support zone also. When we have 2 touches, that means the support zone is very strong. Okay. So right now, we have a zone here, but it's not that strong. Why do I say it's not that strong? Because we don't have a second touch. Okay, but you can still draw it out and see. You can still draw it out. After drawing it out, you wait for the market to get to that point. Okay, so when the market gets there, if you see maybe like a rejection, something like this is called a rejection. Look at this candle. Let me zoom on it. See, this is a rejection. Okay, this long candle with small body and a long wick. Okay, it's called a rejection. Okay, this is a rejection. It means it touches it and then it went back down. Okay, making us believe that this is a strong zone. Okay, so the same thing happened around here. This is for an uptrend market. Okay, the market touches it and look at what happened. It gave us a rejection. Okay, we just want to see a long wick with a small body. Okay, it doesn't matter if the body is bigger than this. Okay, but we want to see a long wick with small body. Now this long wick, and we want to see it happening around our resistance or support zone. Okay, not just anywhere. I wouldn't take this trade. Okay, I wouldn't take this trade. Why won't I take it? Because it's not on my major support or resistance. Yeah, it's a support and resistance actually, but you see, I didn't draw anything there. So I like to see it in an obvious zone. What I mean by obvious is where I'm seeing market rejections. Okay, market rejection from previous market analysis. Okay, so those are previous rejections. You see, we have one, we have two. Okay, so when we have this one and this two, this is a confirmation for me that the next one is going to continue to go down. Okay, sorry guys, just a moment please. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, guys. Okay. Let me quickly check if we have. Okay, we don't have a touch yet, so let's just continue. So let me bring on the third slide. So you see, the same thing happened on AUD JPY. Okay, the same thing happened on AUD JPY. So you see AUD JPY right now. This market is coming to touch this zone. Okay, because look at this. You see, we have 1, we have 2, and then we have 3. This is for the trend line. Okay, this is our trend line. And on this trend line here, we have 3 touches. Okay, making this a strong rejection zones rather. Okay, so you see, look at the rejection here. We have this rejection. Okay, so if I see a rejection like this, I enter this trade instantly. I enter the trade instantly. Okay, and look what happened. It got rejected here, and the market started rushing down. Okay, so the same thing is going to happen again for the 4th time. Okay, even though it's going to break it, we still have a major resistance zone here. And why do I call it a major resistance zone? Because look at it. There's a major reversal every time the market tries to get to this point. There's a major reversal. Okay, we already have 1, 2. This is the second touch. This is the first one. Let me show you. See, this is the first one. This is the first one. It created a long candle. This is the first one. We have 1. We have 2. Then we have 3 around here. Okay. So scalpers, those are people that take short trades. They would have taken this. They would have taken advantage of this and sold to this level. Okay, because this is a 1 hour time frame. So this is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles. Okay, 6 candles from here to here. So this is 6 hours trade. So just imagine this, guys. This is 6 hours trade. You are seeing it very small like this because this is the 1 hour time frame. So it's going to be longer on 15 minutes or the 5 minutes time frame. So they already know that there's a zone around this area. Immediately this market is coming to touch it again, they sell instantly. Okay, the market still came back up, touched the resistance zone again, and still went back down. Then it happened for the 3rd time. Okay, this is the 3rd time. Now what we are waiting for is the 4th time. Okay, so those are the trades I want us to go into when they give us what we need. So let me wait and see. Let's wait and see. Okay. So now, so I hope you understand the concept of support and resistance now. Okay. So while we wait for our trade, if you still don't understand what support and resistance mean, you can ask your question. Okay. So you can ask me about everything that I've explained. If there's anything you don't understand, you can ask me right now. Okay. Remember, we are placing this trade on our demo account. Okay. We are placing this trade on our demo account. You see, those are good trades. Okay. So if I was going in with my real money, these are trades that could make me few dollars. Okay. But I want to make you a newbie. I want you to understand this first so that you don't get confused. Okay. So I want you to understand it before you start using your real money. Now, um, but understanding this doesn't mean that you can't start making money right away. Okay, so if you deposit at least $15 on your BtcDana app right now, you get into our premium signal group. Okay, and on that premium signal group, we'll be providing you with at least 3 signals daily. So with these 3 signals, you can make as much as even double of whatever you deposited. Okay, so you still be coming on the evening session to learn all about trading while you are making money. Okay, and I believe that is an interesting thing to do, making money and learning at the same time. Okay, it's like you working for a company, the company is paying you and they are still teaching you something. Every company is always teaching you. Okay, because whenever you leave that company, you're going to have a lot of experience. So it's the same thing I'm trying to do here on this live stream. Okay, so you are making money and you are earning money, but make sure you're depositing up to $15 on this live stream. And for you to be qualified, you have to deposit it on this live stream. If you don't deposit on live stream, don't come and contact me and say you've deposited. Though. It won't be counted. So for you to get into the premium signal group, you have to deposit $15 on this live stream. And the $15 you are depositing is not for me. Okay? It is for you to make money with. You deposit it, I give the signal, you take the trade, and you make money. You don't have to do anything. No hassle. Okay? Free money. You are not making all of this. You don't have to understand this. Okay? You still get to understand it. But at least for now, um, money is a great motivator. Yeah? So for now, you are learning. Okay? You are learning. But what's the better way to get motivated? To even come for more. That is when you are making money. Okay? You are making money from something that you are just learning. Guys, to me, that is very amazing. Okay, so I see somebody is asking what a trend line is. Trend line is also serves as our support and resistance. Okay, trend line. This is trend line. This is what we call a trend line. You see this first one, then this second one. So they also serves as support and resistance. You know the market will go down, it will come up, it will go down, it will come up, but not in a straight line. Okay, so we want something that is connecting the markets together. Okay, so what is connecting the market together is either this box or this line. Okay, so I saw the market coming down like this. I saw the market coming down. I had to get it connected. I had to make something connecting it so that I'll be able to read it better. Okay, and that is where this trend line come out. So now I drew this trend line. I drew it from here because this is a point. You can decide to draw it from anywhere. You can decide to start it from here. It doesn't matter. Okay, but it is what I'm seeing that I drew. I drew the trend line from what I am seeing. So if you are seeing it from here, it doesn't matter. You can still draw it here. It will touch here. It will touch this and still come to touch maybe this. Okay, it doesn't matter how you want to draw it. The most important thing is after drawing it, what are you seeing in the market? Okay, so I had to get the market connected I took it from here. You see, make sure that it touches here because this is a point. This is another point, and make sure it touched here again, and then it touched there. That was how I was able to know that this market is an uptrend. It will continue to go up. Okay, so that is how trend line works. So trend line also serve as a support and resistance in our market in technical analysis. Okay, just as we have our support and resistance, just as we have this is a resistance and this is a support. Okay, we also have the trend line. Okay. So I see another question, and it's a very beautiful question. Thank you, guys. I love this. I love this. See, I love communication. Okay, we are here to learn. So if we are not communicating, how are we going to learn? So I love this. This person says, if the candlestick touches the resistance zone and you place your sell trade, how are we going to know how many pips take profit and stop loss to set so that the market don't reverse on us and take us out of the trade? Okay. Now, okay. Then so another person said, how do we know which direction market is going when, okay, are you trying to say when you are new? When you are new to trading? Okay. So let me answer this person first, okay? Now, when your market touches a resistance zone, okay? When your market touches a resistance zone, if you want to sell, okay, sorry. I think I didn't read it well. How do we know which direction market is going when there's a new candlestick? Okay, that's beautiful. Don't worry. I'll come to this, okay? But for now, let's answer the first question. If the candlestick touches the resistance zone and you place your sell trade, how do we know how many pips take profit and stop loss to set so the market don't reverse on us and take us out of the trade? That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Now, let me explain something to you, okay? See, we have our resistance here, okay? We are waiting for this market to touch here. This is our resistance, okay? The pips doesn't matter, okay? How many pips you are setting doesn't matter. What matters the most is we already know that this is an uptrend, okay? Because we have a breakout here. We have a breakout here. We had a retest, okay? Not just a single retest, but a double retest, okay? Telling us that this market will go up further. Now, if we are selling around this zone, whatever you are doing here, you probably want to sell, okay? Your sell is going to be for a short while. In fact, your sell is not going to come back to this zone, okay? Because we are not looking for a long sell. We are looking for a short sell, maybe probably to this zone, okay? So your stop loss here is not going to be in pips. It's going to be just above your resistance, okay? You want to set it above your resistance. You are not counting your stop loss in pips. The only place you count your stop loss in pips is if you are taking a sniper entry here. Okay, maybe we set a sniper entry, then we already know that this market is not going to get to this point. But on this case, we already know that the market is on uptrend. Okay, the market is definitely going to take us out if we are not careful. Okay, but we know this is a strong resistance zone. So when this market get to this point, it's going to want on the reverse for a bit before it breaks it out. Okay, so when you are setting your stop loss, it's going to be around this zone, which is 15300.00. Okay, so it's going to be just a little above the resistance zone. You don't want to set it on the zone, okay? Because I make sure that I drew the zone completely, okay, to where the candlestick has ended. Look at it. The candle ended here. Okay, I hope you can see it. Let me zoom it further so that You see it clearly. Okay, look at this. This is where the candlestick ended. Okay, so I make sure that I do it to the top. Now, when you want to set your stop loss, you want your stop loss to be at least maybe 5 pips above 5 pips above your resistance zone. Okay, that is where pips comes in. Okay, it has to be above your resistance zone, and if you want to set it, you can just count maybe like 5 pips above your resistance zone. That is okay. Okay, and then for your take profit, you don't want to go too far. You want to set your take profit. Okay, this is a recent high that got broken around this zone. Maybe our take profit should be around here. Okay, say around here. Our stop loss is around here. Our take profit is around this zone. Okay, I hope I answered your question. Now, for the second question, how do we know the direction the market is going when there's a new candlestick? Now, when there's a new candlestick, you can't know from just a candlestick. Okay, you can know the direction of a market from just a candlestick. You want to see what the market is doing, has been doing. Okay, look at this market now. We have a high here. We have a high here. Now, before we can get another low, we want this low to be broken, right? Before we can get another low, we want this low to be broken. We have a higher low because the market is in downtrend. Now, this is our new low. Okay, this is our new low. When this got broken, this is where the market stopped, came up a little bit before coming down here again. Okay, now for us to know the market is reversing, we need this high here to get broken. And what happened? It got broken around this zone. Okay, it got broken around this zone. So you can't know the direction of a market from just a candlestick. You can only get a confirmation of a market with a candlestick, not the direction, not the overall direction of a market. Okay, I hope you understand me. You can only get a confirmation from a candlestick, but not the overall direction of a market. Before you can get an overall direction of a market, it must be from the previous market, what the market has been doing for long. Okay, you want to count your steps. You want to count your high, your low, your high, your low, then a new high. Okay, a new high. This got broken, so we have a change of direction. Then the market came to retest and started going up, started creating a higher high instead of the initial lower low. Okay, so I hope I answered your question well. Now let's go to the third one. The first person said, how do we know which direction market is going when there's an okay, I think it's the same. Sorry, it's the same person. It's the same person. So I hope I answered your question well now. Okay, so you can't know a direction from a new candlestick. You can only use a candlestick, just a candlestick, for a confirmation. Okay, look at this now. How do we know this market is going to continue to go up? We have a bullish engulfing candlestick here. This is a bullish engulfing. How do you know it's a bullish engulfing? It's a candlestick with it's long, and it has almost a full body. Okay, it has almost a full body candle. That is how we get to know this is a bullish candlestick. Okay, this is a bullish engulfing pattern. Okay, it's a bullish engulfing pattern. So you can only get an information from a candlestick, not a price reversal, not a market reversal. Okay, for you to get your market reversal, you need to take the market from back. Look at the market. What has the market been doing? The market has been selling. It has been selling. It has been selling. But when it got to this point, it started coming up. It started going up. Okay. So while it was going up, it was actually doing something. It was breaking the lower highs. Okay. It broke this. It broke this. Okay. In fact, I think it broke this also. Okay. It broke this also. So that is how you get to know that your market is reversing. Okay. So I hope I answered your questions. Now let me check if our trade is ready to be placed. If you have any more question, we have at least 9 minutes to end this class. If you have any more question, you can ask me. Okay. If you have any question, you can ask me now. Okay, so I see somebody asking me to explain bullish and bearish again. Okay. That's what we are here for. No problem. You're welcome. I like that. So a bullish candle is basically a red candle. Okay, a red candle. And a bullish candle is telling us that the market is going down. Sorry, that is a bearish candle rather. A bullish candle is the green candle. Okay, this is a bullish candle. You see, these are bullish candles. So whenever you see a green candle, it is a bullish candle. Where you see a red candle, it is a bearish candle. And a bearish candle signifies that the market is in downtrend, while a bullish candle signifies that the market is in uptrend. Okay, it's just as simple as that. Look at it. Look at here. See, we have a lot of bullish candles here because the market was going up. Okay, we have lots of bullish candles here because the market was going up. Then we have a lot of bearish candles here because the market was coming down. It's just as simple as that. When the market is going out, is going down, it keeps forming bearish candles. And how do you know bearish candles? They are red in color. Our bullish candle is the green in color. Okay, the bullish candles has the green color. Sorry, let me show. So this is it. This is a bullish candle. Okay, this is a bullish candle, and this is a bearish candle. Okay, let me see if we have another example here. See, this is a bullish. These are bullish candles. Okay, these are bullish candle from here, from this point, from this blue, this green. Look, these are bullish candles. They are forming blue. They are forming green because it's in uptrend. Look at this. We have these red candles here because the market from here, the market was coming down. So red for bearish, green for bullish. Okay, some people change the colors on their chart. It just depend on how you like to customize your chart, but that doesn't matter. Okay, the basic color for bearish and bullish is red and green. So whenever you see a red candle, it is a bearish candle. Where you see a green, it is a bullish candle. Okay, so I see somebody is asking what is the confirmation candle before placing a sell on resistance zone. Very good, very good. I love that, guys. I love that. Now, look at this. Look at this confirmation. Sorry, guys. I want to zoom in on it so that you see it more clearer. You see, this is a confirmation. Okay, this is a confirmation. This is a candle rejection. What do we mean by a candle rejection? A candle with small body and a long wick. Okay, this is a candle rejection. This is a confirmation that we are going to be on the downtrend. And let me tell you something. It doesn't matter if it is a red candle. Okay, it doesn't matter if it is a green or a red candle. The most important thing is it is a rejected candle. It has a small body and it has a long wick, a long shadow. Okay, so this is the shadow. We call this shadow or wick. I like to call it stick. You can call it whatever you want. Okay, but it has this very small body. Look at the green. The green is very small, just below it here, but it has a very long candle. That is a confirmation. This is confirmation one. Okay, sometimes we might have a bearish engulfing candle. Okay, we might have a bearish. Look at this. We might have a bearish engulfing candle. Okay, I know some of us that have little experience of bearish candle will say, no, this is not a bearish engulfing candle because this is not small. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. As far as it's showing us a strong trend, but a bearish engulfing candle has to be in red. Okay, that is the difference. This doesn't matter if it is in red or green, it doesn't matter. As far as it is a rejection candle, they are strong reversal patterns. They are strong reversal candles. Okay, so whenever I see a rejection candle on a resistance zone or a support zone, I like to place my trade instantly. Okay, but if I'm seeing a bearish engulfing pattern to sell, if I'm seeing a bearish engulfing pattern, I want it to be in red because I want to sell. Okay, so I hope I answered your question. Okay, so we have just 4 minutes, I think 3 minutes to end this live session. If you have any question, I can still answer before we go offline. So let me see if our market is touching it already so that we can place our trade. Or we can just set a limit so that we don't go home empty-handed. Okay, so let me check my NASDAQ for a bit. I want the market to touch, on the NASDAQ, I want the market to touch this zone. Okay, I want it to touch it. It's not touching it yet, but I want it to touch it. Okay, so let's just go to our BtcDana. Now, let me share my BtcDana app and show you how it is done. Now go to home. Make sure you are on demo account. Okay, this is my demo account, and then go to let's set a limit on, let's set a limit on, okay, I don't want to take you too far because most of us don't know where NASDAQ is on our chart. So I don't want to make things too complicated for us. Let's just go to AUDJPY. Okay, AUDJPY. We actually sold this in the afternoon, but I think it took us out, probably because it hasn't gotten to where it wants to reject from. Okay, so wait, I'm going to call out the numbers for us. Okay, I'm going to call out the numbers for us where I want the market to start selling from. Okay. Okay. So now let's go to market and search for AUDJPY. AUDJPY. Okay. So you can open this trade with any lot size you want. But, you know, for learning sake, always stick to the lot size that you are going to be using on your real account so that you get familiar with it. Okay. So now we are selling. Click on sell. and we are setting a pending order. Okay, we are setting a pending order. I am using 0.1. Okay, 0.1 loan size. You can decide to use 0.1 or 0.01. It doesn't matter. So my entry price is 93.800. 8.800. Enter price. Enter price 93.800. Okay, and then you want to set your stop loss and take profit. Okay, so don't worry about that. You can check it for yourself. I already made sure that we are at least 5 pip above our resistance zone. Okay, so our SL is 94.100, 94.100 for our SL. Okay, and our TP is 93.280. Okay, so even though you are new to this app, I'm sure you see how I set mine. Okay, so I came to my order. I placed a sell. I clicked on sell. Okay, so it opened up this box. Then I clicked on pending order. Then I entered the price I want the market to trigger from, and the price is 93.800. And then I click on this, and then it opened more options for me to set my SL and take profit. Okay, so my SL meaning stop loss. Okay, so that is 94.100. Okay, and my TP, which is take profit, 93.280. And then after you set all of this, click on sell. Okay, you see, it said pending order valid successfully. Okay, pending order valid successfully. That means you've placed your pending order successfully. Okay, so when the price get to that point, it's going to trigger. So now you can click on check order to see your pending order. You see, we have our pending order around here. Okay, so guys, I should have ended this live stream, but because I wanted to show you how to place the order, I think we've spent more than our initial time, the time we are supposed to go off. Okay, so to remind you guys, you don't have to be doing all of this. Okay, you don't have to sit down and making all this analysis. I can actually make it for you, and you keep learning, then you make money by the side. Okay, so all you have to do is deposit at least $15 in this live stream. Deposit $15 on live stream, and then you get into the um, premium channel. Okay, so the premium channel, I provide the signal, you take the trade, and you make money. But you have to deposit on live stream. If you're not depositing on live stream, you won't be qualified. Okay, your deposit has to be on the live stream, and you have to deposit at least $15. The $15 you are depositing is not for me, it's for you to make money with. Okay, you deposit it, I give the signal, the money grow. It goes from 15 to 20 to 30 to 40 to 100 to even 1,000 if possible. Okay, so that is all for today, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow in the afternoon live stream. Okay, the afternoon live stream is 2 p.m. Nigerian time. Okay, please come with your money to fund your account. Fund your account and make money. Let's make the money together. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, have a lovely night. Have a lovely evening. Good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.